What's up, guys? First off, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that subscribed and watched the previous video, and to everyone that shared it as well, because it did get relatively a lot of attention for my channel, right? So a lot of people saw that video and say that the video did help in identifying a fake and etc. So that was the whole point of the whole thing. So thank you so much for that. In this video, we're going to continue on as kind of a part 2, because this Chinese eBay scam it gets pretty deep, and it gets pretty, I mean, there's a lot of money involved. So I'm going to show you more ways to tell if it's fake, more comparison, and we're also going to be answering some questions from the last video as well. So let's dive in. So one of the questions that popped up was, does this apply to other Chinese sets, or is it just the Gengar, right? And I'm sorry to say, but this applies to all sets, Gem 1, 2, 3, and as well as 151, 1, 2, 3, all the way through 4. Yeah, this is a real box right here, but I have heard word that there are, unconfirmed by the way, but there is an entire factory, right? A factory printing these fake boxes because the fakes are so freaking good. All right, by the way, fakes, reseal, whatever you want to call it, they're all the same thing. They're inauthentic and you won't pull the hit inside, right? But unconfirmed or not, there's news that there are entire factories printing this stuff because it's just, again, no one knows they're being scammed. So they're generating a ton of cash by printing these fakes, right? As some of you guys may know, all these Chinese boxes are printed in Japan. So what that means is that Japanese booster boxes and Chinese booster boxes should have some similarities as far as shrink wrap goes, box dimensions go, and all that. So let's compare it, right? Okay, so I have in front of me Japanese V-Star Universe, Terrestrial Fest, and Shiny Treasures, and the new 151 Gather, I think we're calling it. And of course, this is the fake box from before. And a lot of you guys pointed out that the fake box has the upside down Pokeballs, right? The shrink wrap is upside down. The real ones all have the Pokeballs right side up. And that was, a way of telling if it's fake. And yes, that's true, but this is a very easy fix for the manufacturer. All they had to do is turn the shrink this way, and we can no longer tell, right? So there has to be more definitive ways to tell. And if you look at the Japanese booster boxes, what are the similarities here from the Chinese ones, right? These little edge ridges, perforations, all these little ridges and perforations, they're all apparent on these Japanese booster boxes, right? Look at that. Every single one has these ridges, all the real ones at least, because the shrink wrapping is not perfect. When you do a heat gun and you just, reseal it or whatever you want to do to it, it's gonna be very tight. So these ridges won't appear. As you can see, the new 151 Gather as well, massive ridges, right? Same thing with the Gem 3. They all have imperfect wrapping, whether it's top to the sides, on the bottom, wherever it may be. But this fake one right here, very clean wrapping, incredibly clean wrapping, right? So again, this is one of the more definitive ways of telling if its box is a fake or not. And then some of you guys might be wondering, well, how is a box fake if the pull tabs and all the seals are intact, right? And maybe fake is the wrong word here. Maybe it's resealed, but to me, they're interchangeable. If you tamper with it, then the box isn't legitimate. And to answer that question is that the fakes, or whatever you call it, they remove the seal, right? They keep this tab still intact, but they open it from the side. Whether it's this side or that side, do I just open it for you guys? Yeah, why not? So this is what they do, right? Oh, shit. All right, so this is what they do. They keep this still intact, but then they open it from this side right here. See? Easy as that, because the tapes right here, they're not very strong. So you can take it out, open the packs, whatever you want to do. Maybe you pull the hit from the box and then the chase is in there. All right, you put all the dead packs inside, reseal it just like this. All right, super easy. Reseal it, put it back in this way, and then do your little heat gun, right? To make it all nice and tight, and then boom, you have a fresh box that looks completely untampered with. And that's how easy it is to reseal these boxes, guys, because the sides, they come apart really, really easily. Like that's all it took. That's all it takes. Look at that, new box. If I put a shrink on it, put real dead packs inside, I have a fake resealed box. Simple as that. So again, please protect yourselves and just look out for where you're getting your boxes from, how much you're paying for it, is it too good to be true? And then if there's anything sketchy about it, guys. I know the methods that I showed you in the last video, they're just tools in helping you decide if a box is real or not. If I told you guys that if the shrink wrap is like, you know, not 50-50, it's not definitive, right? But I think one of the most definitive signs is that if the tape test, if you put the tape on the Pokeball and the Pokeball actually comes off, that is 100% a fake seal, 100%. All right, so that is very definitive. As far as the shrink wrap goes, if you see the little ridges, I feel like that's, for now, a good sign of telling if a box is real or not. I'm sure as the fakes get better and better, they'll find a way to make these ridges, but just put those two together, right? If the Pokeball comes off with a tape test and there also aren't any ridges on the sides, more than likely it's a resealed fake box. Okay, so let's take a look at the comments and answer some of the questions that you guys had. Okay, so let's just go through some of these comments here. This is what I love to see, man. No guarantee of a hit in boxes, so there are clearly weighing packs and resealing. Very strong possibility that that's true. Very strong possibility, because I showed you how easy it was to just pop the sides open and put dead packs inside. Okay, so watch out for Gem 3 boxes. There's supposed to be one full art guaranteed in every box, while other sellers are doing is opening the packs until they get the full art, then resealing the rest of the packs inside the box. So the packs are real and the cards are real, but you would still pull EX cards. You would never pull a full art unless the error has a full 2 arts. Shout out to Rajaful. This is most likely correct. I have heard that Gem 3s are guaranteed one AR per box. Gem 1s are also guaranteed an AR, and Gem 2s are guaranteed at least a VMAX per box. So if those things are inside your box, most likely it might be resealed with dead packs. If the cards and packs are real, doesn't that mean whoever's manufacturing the real boxes and sets are in on it? Aren't there way too many fake distributors for this to be not the case? I don't think the Pokemon company themselves are manufacturing fake boxes to sell. They don't need to sell fake packs to make money because the demand for Pokemon is just insanely high right now. They don't need to put fakes inside. So whoever making these or resealing these fake boxes, I don't think they have anything to do with the manufacturer themselves or the Pokemon company. They're just people that just, again, take the packs out, pull it until the hit gets pulled, and then put dead packs inside. Immediately caught on the Pokeball being upside down. Yeah, sure, that's definitely a sign that a box is fake, but again, it's very easy for the fake manufacturer to just flip it and reseal it the correct way. So that is 100% not a definitive way of telling if a box is real or not. Why don't you try opening them? Because there's dead packs inside. I already told you what's inside. They're just gonna be real packs, real cards, but you never pull the hit. Let's see, so I paid 8 cents a bunch each in tape tests, which pass I prefer. Each side on the top, hologram side matches up. Second by was a full art side. Yeah, congrats, that's a good one. Where we got this from? 83 bucks, still seems a little bit too low, but hey, if you pull the shiny Alakazam, then you got it. Maybe I missed it, but I wanted to hear information about the holographic sticker on the side. I noticed the fake box didn't have one. Thank you for bringing this. All right, so the fake box does, the fake box, because, sorry, again, it is still a real box. Maybe I just didn't show the right side. Maybe I showed this side, but there's the logo. Again, guys, the boxes themselves are real. The packs themselves are real. The cards inside are also real, but you will never pull the hit because searched, resealed, whatever you want to call it, that's what they are. Again, the seals all right there, they match up perfectly, right? Absolutely perfect. What about the fact that Pokeballs are upside down? They only happen on the fake box. I agree, yeah. But again, it's not definitive, and the Pokemon company with the mass production, they could have a batch with the upside down Pokeballs, but if the rest of the test passes, then I'm sure it's okay. So again, the upside down Pokeballs is just one careless faker accidentally putting it upside down instead of, you know, it's the majority of the fakes will have the Pokeball right side up. Applied to gem boxes as well? Unfortunately, yes, it does. Applies to gem 1, 2s, and 3s, especially with the guaranteed hits. They just rip until the hits, and then that's that. Legit, literal Asian Giga Chad. Where would you recommend getting cases? Me? Let's see. Is the hit rate 0.7 for the box or for each pack? I'm not sure about the hit rates, but it's gotta be for the pack, I assume. 1% per pack. Some of you guys are so dense, you deserve me taking like an actual watch video. Listen, boxes are real, the packs are real. Only thing the scammer did was take out the packs about a chase and replace it with another box. Doesn't have it, then reseal the box. Correct. Therefore, there's absolutely no reason for him to show the seal compared boxes or even some packs. They are all real. Okay, yeah, this guy's pretty knowledgeable in what he's talking about, so definitely give this one a read because most likely, I'm like 90% sure that this is what the fakers are doing. This video is BS, no actual evidence. I showed Jumbo from me selling it, trying to pull the gang out of it first pack. Congrats, I guess. Good for you. Distributors, me. Come to me. cbanos.com. I do have these guys. Could you do a video on gym packs? It's fake. 9% of retail box and hand that registers in theory does not add up or work there. But the ridges theory on the foil does not add up or work. Well, it does, right? I just showed you with the gem 1s, 2s, and 3s. They all have the same ridges on the side. I opened this one, but yeah, I don't have any on me right now. But again, the same theory does work. The tape test also works. So I will be curious to know why you think your box was fake. I need a little bit more information on that one. Real boxes with wrinkles and the shrink wrap and seams that are not centered. Yeah, I agree. It's not 100% adequate, right? It's never going to guarantee with these tests that the box is real or not, but it's just ways to help you identify a very clear fake if there is one. If a fake box has the perforations and then the tape test fine, the centering is all good, then like, well, what can you do, right? The fakes are just that good. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope this video does help you guys identify fake Chinese boxes. And again, guys, so many fakes on eBay. So many fakes. Please, please, please do your due diligence. I don't know a good way of stopping this scam. There's no way to stop this scam as long as there are people that buy it, rip it, oh, didn't get a hit, leave a good feedback. And so that encourages more people to buy from the same scammer. That's all I got for you. If you have any ways to honestly, I feel like the best way to do this is just spread this information. Doesn't even have to be my video. Just spread the information. Please continue to share my last video with content creators, post it on social, whatever it might be. Just put it somewhere so people can see. Because this goes deep, guys. But aside from that, have a great day. That's all I got for you guys. I will be back to regular content soon. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for vibing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.